releases the ball.
Shaquille cross court, not a very good pass out to TJ Pugh. Hansen, three-pointer. Larry Smith, no call. 4-on-3, dish to Kaufman, and it.
Oh, that was such a good play by Larry Smith. Driving down the middle of the key, looked the defender off to his left, and passed to Kaufman on his right.
Illinois leads by 1. Boudreaux. O'Neal, the offensive board, and in. Petty might have got a piece of it. O'Neal was 16 points. Rennie Clemens, that was a gutsy move. O'Neal went down. It looks like he sprained his ankle. Shaquille O'Neal is down on the floor. It looked like his right ankle. As Rennie Clemens made the quick move to the hoop and basically went underneath Shaquille.
What a loss that would be if he had to go out right now. What a loss. Just hope it's nothing serious.
Change in the LSU lineup. Sean Griggs, 22, replaces.
You see Clemens coming underneath. O'Neal's going up. Watch his right leg. He turns it right on Clemens' shoe.
Timeout on the floor.
O'Neal will leave the game. 11:06 to go, and LSU leads it by 1.
Well, it was the right ankle of Shaquille O'Neal. You can see him taping it right now. Well, retaping it, actually.
That's Dr. Broussard.
It just looked like it was a little twist. You could see Clemens going up, and O'Neal is coming down. He's going to catch the back of Clemens' shoe and roll his ankle on the right-hand side. It looked worse than it was, Roger.
Illinois shooting 42% from the floor, yet they trail by just 1. And Dale Brown told us, he says, we got to stop Kaufman from outside. We'll be in good shape. Well, they have, but Illinois has shown an inside game today. Still in his zone. Hammock is reported in, of course. It looked like Griggs came from behind to commit the foul, but they're going to call it on Hammock.
And it's almost like Illinois, every time they see O'Neal on the bench, they're going to make a conscious effort to really penetrate.
Well, he wasn't on there for long. As O'Neal will come in, and Tom Michael will check in right now. Scott Pierce will go out. And Singleton will go out as Sean Griggs will come back in. Rennie Clemens. Illinois has been to the line 23 times so far. LSU just 10. How does that always happen when you're the home team and you go to the free throw line twice as much as the other team?
You know, it's one of those things that just happen. You say, I don't know how it happens. It makes Coach Henson very happy. As a former player, I always wonder how they did.
Rennie Clemens with 9 points. 66-65. 13 ties in this game. Singleton and Kaufman will come down with his miss. Bounce pass in the wing. Not a good decision right there. As Hansen has Andy Petty, and blocked by Petty and O'Neal to follow.
That was a good follow by O'Neal. But also it was a good play by Pugh to get back and stop Kaufman from making that penetration all the way down the court.
Terrific job by Larry Smith with O'Neal behind him. Sean Griggs looked like something was wrong, and the official blew his whistle to check on it, and he said, no, I'm all right.
I think the last time down, he tried to block someone's shot and might have injured his hand a little bit. He's just trying to shake it out right now. I think it's the left hand.
Smith has 12 for Illinois. They lead LSU by 1 inside to O'Neal. Misses that. He gets a little anxious sometimes offensively, Cheryl, and doesn't get himself quite set.
Good point.
Another turnover for Illinois. O'Neal. Dish, got it. Griggs.
Sean Griggs.
With his first 2 of the second half, another turnover. Hansen missed it, though.
Hansen got the steal, lost control of the ball. He's looking at his hands, but I think he was intimidated by Smith coming over.
69-68. 9:21 to go. Kaufman just can't get it to go from outside.
Coffman almost came up with the steal that time. O'Neal brought the ball slightly down. If he keeps it up, Coffman can't touch it.
Look at the points off the turnovers. LSU with 18, Illinois with 2. Clemens commits the foul on TJ Pugh. That's the first foul on the freshman Rennie Clemens. Lou Henson didn't like that. Lou Henson, excuse me. Tonight it's a special edition of ABC's Monday Night Football. Washington's playoff bound while Indianapolis is still hoping to join the postseason party. Ron Meyer just got a contract extension to next year. The Redskins take on the Colts tonight at 8 Eastern on ABC's Monday Night Football. Just about an hour and a half from here in Indianapolis. O'Neal, the jump hook, that's the shot Dale Brown wants him to use.
And that's the shot that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had been working with him after their big win against Arizona.
Offensive board, and Smith puts it up and in. Does it count?
You know, Roger, you look at the jump hook, it was really set up because Akeem, I'm up here comparing him to Akeem. O'Neal got the ball down low, and anytime he goes up and extends that right hand, he's shooting down at the basket. But really, what set that play up before is he wasn't set. He dished it back out to Henson. Henson got the ball, let him set up, and he gave it back to O'Neal.
TJ Pugh has picked up his 4th foul as Smith hits the free throw. Smith with 9 second-half points to lead Illinois. He's got 13 for the game. That's his season average. He's also got 9 rebounds. He's kind of in that mold of Stephen Bardo and Kendall Gill. Those two players departed to the NBA along with Marcus Liberty this past year. Griggs outside, tipped up by O'Neal, and they're going to call him for the foul.
Well, the official had no choice. He was all over Petty's back. Petty made sure that he got O'Neal on his back, and Shaquille got called for it.
3rd foul on Shaquille O'Neal. That's 19 fouls against LSU. And here it is again.
You see Petty's trying to push him out, and he's just leaning over. You know, that probably could have been a non-call as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. Let the guy, he's a big guy. Let him play down low.
Well, he's a big guy. He didn't need to lean in on the little guy. You didn't see his left arm in there? Once again, the team fouls there. You get 10, you shoot 2. So with 8:31 to go, as Petty will shoot 1 and 1 right now. That's a nice release right there. Andy Petty with 10 points now. His season average just 6. Cheryl, when you're 7-2, you got to play a different game from everybody else because everybody sees you, and everything's magnified, and that's why those calls happen sometimes.
Well, I agree, and sometimes it really doesn't pay to be 7-2 and that big, really, because you're going to call a lot of attention to yourself.
Well, I was going to say that was a heck of a block.
But the fact that he got him across the body.
Yeah, I mean, he got a lot of basketball, but he got a lot of body, too. Rennie Clemens commits the foul, and Lou Henson was saying it was all ball. That was all ball on time.
Vernell Singleton at the line for the Tigers. They'll have a pair.
Vernell Singleton, 72% on the season. This is out. It's 1 out of 3 so far this afternoon. Make it 1 out of 4, and Larry Smith just rips that rebound away. He's having a big day.
He's playing extremely well. He's getting on the boards. Started to score a little more, driving, doing some penetrating things on the offensive end.
Clemens trapped underneath. Shaquille gets the block. Another miss. Petty battling, and O'Neal finally gets a Hanson by himself at the other end for the easy 2.
The only problem, Roger, when you send your guards to the boards like that, if there's nobody back for that long pass after O'Neal gets the rebound, and they've done that a couple times, you would think that they would leave somebody back defensively for Illinois.
LSU with 18 fast break points. Kaufman got trapped inside again that time. His own man almost deflected it out of bounds. 73-72 LSU. Smith in the lane, and another block by Shaquille, and another one, but they're going to call that goaltending.
Easy call to make. That was on its downward flight.
Give the 2 to Andy Petty. Time full. 7:24 to go in Champaign. Illinois leads LSU by 1. Well, this is Dale Brown right now, as he was a little bit upset with the call on Shaquille O'Neal, and he's trying to get the official over there, Cheryl, to have a few words, and he can't get him over there, so he's going to have a few words anyway.
Well, anybody's wearing the stripes right now is just basically going to get yelled at, but he was upset about that call, and it was a good call by the official. It was on its downward flight, but I think one of the concerns of Dale Brown right now is the post-defensive play against Shaquille O'Neal. He says there's too much pushing down low and that they don't give his kids any breaks. 21
fouls against LSU, just 11 against Illinois. All three of the officials from the Big Ten, by the way. Illinois with 47 rebounds in this game, and a block right there by Andy Petty. Kaufman steps, and they called it. Season high is 49 for Illinois, so they will break that easily with 7:06 to go in this game. Frustrating day for Andy Kaufman. Has not been able to get the shot off outside because of the defensive work of Sean Griggs.
And that time down, he had an easy layup, and you saw Griggs coming down the opposite end of the court, ready to try to make that block.
Hansen threw it away as he got pinned down on the baseline. So the turnover by Hansen. Kaufman has 5 turnovers today. They say it's a 2-pointer.
They finally set a screen. Petty finally set a screen on Kaufman's defender on Griggs, which freed him up for that shot.
That's a 2-pointer. That is a 2-pointer. Kaufman with 20. 6:25 to go. Hansen misses. Deon Thomas back in there with the rebound. Smith had the break, dishes it to Michael on the side, hits it. That was a big hoop right there by Tom Michael. His first of the ball game, and Illinois has their biggest lead. 6:09 to go, 78-73. And welcome back to Assembly Hall in Champaign, Illinois. Roger Twibell, Cheryl Miller with you. Illinois with their biggest lead at 78-73, and just over 6 minutes to go. Wayne Sims is checked in for LSU. He wears number 44, and he weighs about 265 pounds. He's a big man, and he takes the shot outside. And tipped around, Illinois gets another rebound, and that's where they have dominated LSU today.
You know, and the funny thing is, Lou Henson was trying to tell us yesterday that this was the worst defensive rebounding team he's ever had, and they've done an excellent job on the boards.
50-28, they're out rebounding LSU. Michael in there along with Petty, Kaufman, Deon Thomas, 3-point land, in and out, and Shaquille O'Neal just took it away from Deon Thomas, his 12th rebound. Into Shaquille, 3 men on him, dumps it to Singleton, Hansen's open for 3, hits it. Good ball movement that time by LSU.
Excellent job, and Illinois did a good job, and once the ball went down to O'Neal, collapsing and forcing him to make that pass, but an extra pass went to Henson, who knocked down the 3-pointer.
Hanson's 4 out of 9 from 3-point land. Inside to Petty, beautiful pass from Larry Smith.
LSU trying to get a different look defensively in a 2-3 zone, and that's on a great pass by Illinois.
And Singleton has come off the court limping. Timeout, 4:42 to go. We'll be back to Champaign with Illinois leading by 4. Well, LSU was not charged with a timeout as Vernell Singleton limped off the court, so no timeout charge to him. LSU with 2, Illinois with 2. And 4:30 left to go. Hansen hits it. That's a 2-pointer.
Well, that was a tough shot. Just got that right over the hand of the defender.
Hansen's got 24 points. Kaufman from 3-point line hits. That's the real thing right there. First three-pointer for Illinois. 1 of 9 from three-point land. Hansen again on top. Tough shot. Thomas rebounds. The Fighting Illini lead it by 5 with under 4 to go. Smith will take it all the way and count it.
Defense drives the lane, goes in strong. O'Neal coming over, gets him with the body. He's able to finalize. He's at the free throw line. Jimmy Collins.
85-78. Illinois leads it. We'll be back.
With Dean Smith and the North Carolina Tar Heels hit the road for a holiday showdown with Joey Meyer and the DePaul Blue Demons. It's ABC's college basketball next Saturday.
And welcome back to Champaign, Illinois, on the campus of the University of Illinois Assembly Hall. Roger Twybo and Cheryl Miller with you. 3:54 left to go in this game, and Illinois looking to pull the upset against 11th-ranked LSU. They lead at 85-78. Illinois on a 13-5 run in the last 4 minutes. And remember, the team foul as Larry Smith will try to complete his three-point play.
One shot.
Smith has got 12 points in the second half. He had 4 in the first half, and he completes it.
Like as I was saying earlier, Jimmy Collins said that Larry Smith was a little mechanical, but in this game, this has to be his best offensive game. He's penetrating, creating some things. He's playing extremely well right now.
Brunel Singleton is checked back in, and Griggs goes for 3, and he's got it.
Three-pointer,
Sean Griggs wanted that three-pointer. He was trying to measure it up. Full court pressure now by LSU. It's 86-81. Kaufman gets trapped with it. No call. Michael throws it inside, and that's going to be on Deion Thomas, and that's going to be all for him.
That's a tough break. That's a tough break, but you're going for a loose ball. You know, you hate to call for a foul like that, but you know, Roger, I'm surprised, like I said before, that LSU was not going to the press earlier.
Thomas, yeah, go ahead.
You can see the ball is loose right here, and Thomas is basically tangled up with Singleton. It's a silly foul.
12 points, 10 rebounds, 3 block shots for Deion Thomas. Just 1 point in the second half. Let me make a point right now because Larry Smith, Rennie Clemens, and Annie Petty scored a total of 10 points in the first half, while Thomas and Kaufman scored 25. This half, those 3 have scored 30, while those 2 have scored 10. So they've really picked it up in light of the fact that Deion Thomas and Andy Kaufman weren't hitting the shots, as O'Neal gets it right downhill and in.
Well, now with Thomas out, you don't have the defensive help from the help side.
Steal by Griggs on the inbounds pass, 86-83. Hansen looking from 3. Singleton will take it down the lane and out. Michael gets the rebound. Rennie Clemens now to Kaufman. Scoop move, misses it. Kaufman gets it back, muscles it up, can't get it to go, and here comes TJ Pugh. Griggs, Singleton. One more time, blocked by Petty. And the foul from behind.
Griggs is called for the foul, going over the top. But you can see, really, right now, with Thomas out, Illinois doesn't have the same manpower on the boards. You see Vernil Singleton getting the tip, is going to try to go on the inside, push the shot up. It's blocked, and Griggs coming right over the back of Smith.
So, Clemens will shoot 2. That's the 4th foul on Griggs, and Illinois with just 16 fouls. So, I mean, LSU's not even in the 1-and-1 yet.
Not even close.
So Clemens will shoot 2.
Or 1 away from the 1-on-1, but I mean, as far as 2 shots, they're distance.
87-83, 2:26 left to go. 4 of 5 from the line, make it 5 of 6 for Rennie Clemens. And Illinois Illinois leads by 5. O'Neal with Petty playing right behind him. And they're going to call Andy Petty for having a knee in the back of Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, that's one of the things that Coach Brown was complaining about, is that you're not able to do that. You shouldn't be able to do that, and they called it on Petty that time.
So this will be 1-1 now, as Shaquille O'Neal will go to the line. 61% of the season. Singleton loses it. Rennie Clemens reached in and got it. He gets it from Smith and puts it in.
Good spacing by Smith that time. Going over to the left-hand side, clearing out for the right-hand side for Clemens with a good easy pass and a good layup.
7-point lead for Illinois. Hansen for 3.
Three-pointer, Mike Hansen.
Hansen with 5 3-pointers in the second half, and the foul is going to be on Griggs. 1:39 left to go.
Foul on LSU, number 22.
And Griggs is fouled out.
That is the 5th personal on Griggs.
So Griggs, who did such an outstanding job on Kaufman, 13.7 assists, but just don't go by those numbers, Cheryl. Go by what he did to Andy Kaufman today, primarily in the first half.
You could ask Andy Kaufman what Griggs did to him. He was unbelievable defensively. He was all over Kaufman, and he picked up what could have been a silly foul, but with 1:39, you got to try to make some things happen.
Clemens will go to the line.
Replacing Griggs of the Tigers lineup, number 21, Lanier Burns.
Thank you very much, John, and welcome everybody to Assembly Hall in Champaign, Illinois, where the Fighting Illini are on their way to upsetting 11th-ranked LSU. They lead at 90-86. And Rennie Clemens at the line and knocks down the free throw. Larry Smith, Rennie Clemens, and Andy Petty have been big in the second half for Illinois, and they've done it inside against Shaquille O'Neal and LSU. Clemens hits them both, and 92-86, a 6-point lead, 1:35 left. It was tied at halftime, and in the second half, Illinois and LSU have gone back and forth with the three-point shooters starting to take control. Hansen has hit 5 3-pointers for LSU. Finally, Kaufman got a 3-point shot off, as Lou Henson will make a substitution, as he'll send Scott Pierce into the game. As O'Neal goes to the line, this is what's happened so far. LSU 18 points off the turnovers, and O'Neal 22 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 blocks. And Illinois with the big rebounding edge, 54-31, and they've been to the free throw line 34 times, and LSU just 19 where they've made only 12. O'Neal hits it. Deion Thomas, Andy Petty have fouled out of the game. Petty with 15 points and 11 rebounds, so the 2 big men in the middle for Illinois are out. With 1:23 left to go, and O'Neal hits them both, and it's 92-88. Rennie Clemens will get it. It's 2-on-1. Will he take it? He gives it to Pierce, and in.
That was such a good play offensively by Clemens. He sucked O'Neal into coming over and trying to play defensively and passed it off.
Inside, and that's what they'll do. They'll just foul O'Neal as he gives Tom Michael a look that maybe a lesser man might have kind of walked away from, and Michael stayed right there with it. There's Tom Michael.
You see the pass down low to O'Neal. He's going to get the ball. That time he brings it down, goes up, and Michael comes over and fouls him on the arm.
Tom Michael's a redshirt freshman, married, and a father of one. As O'Neal goes to the line and hits the free throw. 9 team fouls now on Illinois. And O'Neal gets them both.
Right now, LSU's really going to have to pick up the tempo and try to force some things with the full court pressure, trying to make Illinois turn the ball over. That time they did. They did.
And with a 4-point lead, Illinois turns it over once again. And turnovers have been a big problem for the Fighting Illini. That is 21 now. Lob pass to Shaquille. And they're going to call the foul on Scott Pierce this time. Pierce thought he might have had a lot of basketball.
Well, when O'Neal brings the ball down, obviously he's not going to be 7-1 anymore. He's going to be 6-7. But that's what LSU has to do. Make Illinois turn the ball over, and once they get it, take it down to O'Neal, because there is no size for Illinois right now.
O'Neal 6 out of 7 from the free throw line. Shaquille sat out 8 minutes of the first half. He picked up 2 fouls. He hits that one. So now Shaquille O'Neal hits the free throws. Illinois gets it in. The pressure by LSU. They find Rennie Clemens up the wing. It's 3-on-1 at the moment. Clemens will take it in on O'Neal and count it! Rennie Clemens!
Clemens is only 6 feet. He takes the ball, brings it down court. He's incredible. He's been playing way above his height.
And O'Neal is out of here. That's 5. Points, 12 rebounds, 7 block shots, but 6-foot freshman Rennie Clemens took it right at him and fouled Shaquille O'Neal out of the game.
Roger, that's the second time Clemens has done that. What's he going to do? 36-inch vertical leap. He's going to go up. If you're O'Neal, you have 4 fouls. Why are you going to try to contest
Give me a little
shot?
left hand here, though, Cheryl, huh?
And that's the NBA. This is college basketball. You can get away with that.
Oh, goodness. This has been a terrific basketball game. Some people thought maybe it'd be a mismatch. Some people didn't think that Illinois would be able to do anything inside. And in all honesty, Lou Henson felt that they had to get Andy Kaufman off from outside. That didn't happen in the first half. Kaufman got his points inside, and it just seemed to sort of work that way as Petty and Thomas and Smith, as you look at the numbers of Shaquille O'Neal. But the rebounding edge was the big story. 54-31, Illinois out-rebounding LSU. And Rennie Clemens completes the 3-point play, and it's 97-92 with 48 seconds to go. Pugh, the pull-up. Won't go. The follow by Sims. Still won't go. Smith has it. He steps out of bounds.